Hey, we're back. Lead what matters. What is important to you? I keep coming back to this thing, but what you lead becomes what matters. What you prioritize is what your team will prioritize. I find this across the world in schools and classrooms everywhere. The teacher shows that a tidy classroom is important, then the classroom environment is important and the students keep the classroom tidy. If a leader spends time talking with their team, the team tend to spend more time talking with their students and parents. Recently, in our Leadership in Pictures live session, go back and flick back and look into March 2023, we spoke with Campbell Mackay. Cam leads a high-performing school in inner city Melbourne. It's in the top 10% of all schools in Australia. You could say it was a pretty exciting move to take on a school like this. But how do you move a school that sits in this performance bracket even further? After all, the students are already performing, and teachers are doing what they have always done because it works. After all, the results are there. Be easy to spend time in the office to look at new resources or to spend time looking at external next successes. Or you could get in there and look at how we take this further. Sigmoid curves and appreciative inquiry. Important things here. Sigmoid curve, that's the ability to interrupt the success and initiate change before things become complacent and a great downhill slide begins. Injecting new, disrupt. And then, of course, appreciative inquiry. Get into a deep analysis of why things work, how you really know, and then the impact of these. Then take this knowledge and replicate it into other areas. Change is not about fixing problems, it's about improvement and growth. It's the Viviane Robinson stuff. Start from a zone of genius. Most importantly, it's about being a leader who leads what matters. Administration is needed in every system, but have you really thought about the impact of this? Where do you need to be present and who with to really make an impact? If you want classrooms to change, be in classrooms, spend time with teachers, lead in model planning, co-teach lessons. It's not about checking and observing and giving feedback and walking away and waiting for it to fix itself. If you want to build your middle leaders, listen to them and hear what they need. Watch them at work and get in beside them and coach. Forget your agenda. We say to teachers, plan and map things out, but go where the response from your students takes you. Check for understanding, stop and teach what they need, accelerate past the things they know. We inspect this in lesson observations, but do we do the same with our own practice in developing the teams we have? How often do you coach your leaders? How often do you teach your teachers? Where do you spend your time? Got a new challenge for the week. Time analysis. Log every 30 minutes for 3 days. Where are you spending your time? Does this reflect the priorities needed to lift your school or your team? Is this where it will impact? What do you value? What you value shows in your daily grind. Lead what matters.